see how long it take to run a 30 in this John real quick for you, boy. Uh, man, I was watching some Lil Wayne old interviews and whatnot. Man, Lil Wayne was a well, it ain't been 2 minutes yet. Lil Wayne, you a trick, bro. You a trip, bro. What's up, Leon Rogers? What's up, G? What's up, Chaos Body Cam? Why is See the Truth posted? I have no idea. I don't know. But I gotta remove that comment, though. You're not blocked. I just gotta remove that comment. Because we don't say his name over here. Call him See the Fake. That man, I'm gonna give y'all a warning about certain YouTubers. If a certain YouTuber don't ever show his face, he don't ever show himself. He talks cringy behind the camera and he's posting about other people. Don't believe none of that crap. That's weird. Gives you weird vibes. All good. I support you. I'm just confused. Yeah, I have no idea, bro. I find it kind of cringy. Makes me feel like he's a stalker. He's a fan. He's a troll fan. He's a troll. He's a trophing. He's a trophy. Yeah, that's the new word for those people like that. But the fact that you watched his video and found out who I was and came over here lets me know he's doing his job. That's the main thing. You got to have haters. Because if he wasn't posting about me, apparently I wouldn't be relevant. That's I'm relevant in his little I don't even know. It's weird speaking on somebody that you ain't never like I ain't never seen a picture of him. Like I don't know this guy. It could be a woman disguising her voice as a man. It don't sound like a real person. It sound like an AI animated like he got like a piece of man, like you have a bit of like a ham sandwich with caked up with a bunch of mayonnaise, and you take a bite of it. You got the little piece of mayonnaise stuck in the middle of your right here, and it got the sandwich stuck in his throat. Like he eat bologna sandwiches with mayonnaise and mustard, and a little bit of slice of cheese on it, and a little. He sound like a fat goblin. Yeah. He was a fan over here. I got screenshot messages when he used to be on my page, Team Pew. He was Team Pew TV. Then all of a sudden, he wasn't getting the views that I was getting talking about Scar, and he got in his little feelings. Is it after 2? Yeah, he got in his little pussy. Yeah. He got mad that he wasn't getting the views that I was getting. And he made a comment talking about, I've been said this stuff about Sky. Yeah, but nobody listening to, and I hate to throw race out there. Nobody is going to listen to a white man on the internet down talking black people and he don't show his face. I'm sorry. I got to say it. I got to say it, bro. I got to say it because it makes you sound like, I hate to even use this word, so I'm not going to use it, but it makes him sound and look the part. So when I brought that up once before, guess what he did? He made a video about a Caucasian person. One out of the hundreds of videos that he has about me and Scar and other African Americans, he sat up there and threw one video in talking about a white person to make it not look like he was that way right after I said something the first time. That dude's something serious. And then this the thing. I don't care about a person posting content and using me as it, but bro, tell the truth. Don't get up there spinning narrative on old video clippings, spinning narratives, bro. Let my video roll and play and don't say nothing. And let people get in the chat and decide on what they want to decide. But when you'll sit up there, they go back to when I was living in a motel. Oh, he's staying in a motel. Then they go back and I'm not in a motel. Oh, well, he's staying with some woman. I show my lease on live several times. One person on the lease, me. Oh, he's living with his daughter. He's sleeping on his daughter's couch. They come up with a million lies about me, bro. But this live is for us to talk about it. I'm talking about everything y'all want to talk about. Anything. But see the fake, you a fool, boy. You's a fool, bruh. You's a fool. Oh, fake giveaways. I purposely didn't post a giveaway so they can spend this net because they going to spend it. What pisses me off is when you see it and still spend it. That's what pisses me off. But when you don't see it, you can run with whatever you want to run with. I'm giving you leeway to run with what you want to run with. Don't see me do something as I done did it 4 or 5 times, and they don't acknowledge when they see you do it, but want to acknowledge when they see you don't do it. That's the crazy part about it, bruh. But I'm learning how to deal with. What's up, Mario? What up, G? What's up, my brother? Y'all could hit that like button though when y'all step up in this piece though. Oh yeah, this vape right here, this is the Lost Mary, Miami Mint. So far, this is one of my best vapes. Wait, this says turn on the camera. Hold on, y'all. What is this saying? Turn on camera. Scan for a chance to win gifts worth up to $100. I don't think so, man. I think that's all cap, y'all. But I'm gonna leave it on there, and I'm gonna scan it, just to, I don't believe it. I don't believe they talking about stop selling vapes in 2 days, and now they putting these little gift things on it. I just don't believe. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. They're gonna have to show me. Netflix must got some thing hooked up with YouTube to where anytime something playing on Netflix in the background, YouTube demonetizes my video. I wonder why is that? Like, I could be playing Tubi on the background and they ain't gonna, I could be watching a movie on Prime. They don't do that. But when I get on Netflix specifically, watching a Netflix series or something, and they hear it in the background, they turn my green dollar to a yellow dollar all the time. And I'm just confused. I'm confused. A little thirsty, by the way. Let's get us a Sprite, y'all. We ain't drinking no coffee tonight. We ain't drinking no tea tonight. Nah, no caffeine tonight. I'm going to sleep at a normal time. Yeah. I am hungry, though. Nah, I ate already. I'm not finna eat no more like that. I ain't finna be guzzling is what they call it. Guggling. But we will smash these cashews, though. Yeah. Cashews and a Sprite. So where y'all favorite YouTubers at, man? They been MIA, bro. All of them. Scar ain't been around. Yashua Muhammad ain't been around. Where these dudes at, bruh? Oh, that's right. They've gotten paid. These youngsters done got paid on these internet streets. So they are drugging and thugging, right? They drugging and thugging, huh? Yeah. What's up, Larry? What's up, Stevens? What's up, Mario? What up, Darren? What's up, G? Blessings to everyone. Darn right, bruh. Blessings to everyone. I appreciate y'all hitting that like button, too. Uh-oh. Who is this that just went live? Oh, that's me. Crazy. But yeah, bruh. Your favorite YouTubers are MIA. And I get it. I know why. You know, because one thing about it, bruh, when you a drug head, that's what you gonna do, bruh. That's what you gonna do. Play Merge Dragons. I don't like that one. I'm straight on that. What up? I can't pronounce that. We're just gonna say Hat TV. What up, Hat TV? 17 pounds. Y'all subscribe to that channel right there, Pew Promotions. Y'all please subscribe to that channel right there, Pew Promotions. That's the channel right there that I will be doing live streams with other YouTubers, and we're gonna try to build up a channel together. That's to build up a channel together right there. Pew Promotions right there, y'all. Y'all check that channel out, man. That's me. Y'all can watch it. Click on it. That ain't no made up channel. That's truly yours, Pew TV right yonder. Straight up. I'm doing hold on one second, man. Why can I ask y'all something? What's up, Miss Toy? How you doing? Why in the hell do I see Janine Lomax on here, but I can't see Janine Lomax on here? Salute to you, Miss Janine Lomax. How you doing? Have you blocked yourself from me? Did you block me? That's weird. Well, I tried, y'all. So, okay. Your boy, Scar, he's in a hotel room getting high as all outdoors, watching me. Yashua Muhammad, he is, uh, I wonder if he went to jail. Okay. He finally popped his head out. Now, Yashua, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. 22,000 views. Uh-oh, he back at the you cheap bastard. So you mean to tell me you couldn't get a hotel room at least to New Year's? You got the hotel room up until Christmas. Like what? Like you couldn't get the hotel until at least after New Year's? Look at him. A box of Modelo. What is that? A box of Marlboro Light. Boy, I'm sorry, bro. You don't live like a man that make $5,000 a month on YouTube. Yeah, you look bad. Baby ain't feeling good because you didn't got her high on that meth crystal.
Laid the carpet up under the bed. Shit. I ain't do no video on that, but and I gotta move the TV and shit and put it in the front room, but to lay the carpet in the front. We got the round carpet. Ugh. I gotta cut these.
I'm so glad. I'm proud of him.
Get some more cigars,
cause you two be born without this bum.
y'all guys doing though, man.
Better than you.
I know y'all been missing me. Close his door.
Look at that. Look at that. Look what he say.
See what I was doing. Let me get some more cigars, cuz. Right back, chat. Y'all guys doing though, man.
Better than you.
I know y'all been missing me. Close his door. I'm letting this heat out.
Letting the heat out.
I'm finna probably run the I'm finna run the big. Why didn't put doing all this shit?
Oh, he finna beat her ass. What's up, Miss Baby 60? How you doing? Look, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. A man that say he making 8,000. First, he didn't told us different lies. First, he said he's making $8,000 a month on YouTube. Lie detector test says that's a lie because the minute I would have made 8 racks, I'd have bought me and my lady a little piece of land. Because in Memphis, you can get a piece of land, you can get an acre and a half for $7,000, $8,000, bruh, in Memphis. I know that. I live in Mississippi. Memphis and Mississippi is right there. They basically the same atmosphere, bruh. The same. Your gas prices are the same. You get the same gas mileage per the buck as in Mississippi as in Tennessee. Memphis, Mississippi, the city of Memphis is so close to Mississippi that Memphis is damn near Mississippi, if that makes any sense. So he's living in Memphis, out there in the woods somewhere, shacked up. That's your business, bro. But if you making that much money as you say you making on YouTube, you wouldn't be in that situation, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. So you lying about something. I think you're buying your views, bro, honestly. Because with 22,000 views on a live stream, no way in hell you only gonna have 200 likes. That's not possible. You would have 2,000 likes, at least 1,000 likes with 22,000 views in 45 minutes. You're buying your views, bro. YouTube ain't paying you for those views that you buy. I want you to know that, bruh. So stop lying to these people on this internet, bro. You're not getting 22,000 views on a video, bruh. You're not doing that. And why, if you were, first of all, if you was doing that, so I'm finna call you out because I know you. You would delete your lives, bro. Why do you only got one live stream up there? Why did you delete those other lives? Because you're not getting paid for them, because you're buying your views. You're so arrogant. You forgot that day somebody was in your chat explaining to you what he was finna buy next. He gave it away. See, you a fool, boy. You's a fool, nigga. Damn, I just lied to y'all, too. Yeah, I lied, bro. Yeah, I lied. Shit, I'm finna fix some tea. I lied. I said I wasn't gonna drink no coffee. Actually, I didn't lie. I said I wasn't gonna fix no coffee. I got some tea. I was gonna fix me a cup of tea to eat with my cashews, if that's all right with y'all. Hold on, I do gotta make a phone call. Hold on 1 second. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. Yashua Cap. I'm afraid. Okay. See, look at that. Scar blocked you? No, now. No, now. P, you're a very handsome man, and it always looking fresh. I appreciate that, man. What's up, Puka? 93? You changed your name, bruh? I'm from Memphis. See, I got a Memphis buddy right yonder. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. Yashua Cap. He's a capaholic, bro. And look, bro, I know it sounds like I'm picking on this bastard, but I'm not. Y'all, I got to make a quick phone call. It's going to take 30 seconds. I'm not telling y'all to stay, but I'm just telling y'all if my screen look like it freeze or something, I'm switching over. I have to make a phone call. Tell my daughter that I just sent her that, and I'm finna get off, okay? I'm finna hang up the phone. Hey, check that. Get that. Bloop. Switch back over. 20 to 30 seconds. All right? Can y'all hear me? All right? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear? Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear. Is it a yay or a nay? You can hear me. Good deal. Normally when I use the phone and I click over, okay, cool. All right, well, we in there then like swimwear. Y'all, I ain't gonna front, bruh. I like my little tripod thingy. This thing right here light up, and I put my little thing right there, and then I can like screen. I got a green screen that I'm gonna put right here. Right there. Yeah. Yeah. And I got a customer that's gonna rent out the unit. Everything is going up. Everything. Because I'm going by what I say I was going to do. This was yesterday. That's Proverbs chapter 18, verse 22. I'm not telling y'all to have to read it. Today, this was Matthew 19, chapter 19, verses 4 through 6. I ain't gonna tell y'all with that. Man, you gotta pray, bruh. And not just pray, but you gotta put in the work, because I never understood when they said faith without works is dead. Faith without the works is dead. I used to always wonder, what the hell they talking about when they say that? That means you can pray all day. It's not gonna fall from the sky. You gotta go out there and get it, bro. You got to create things to happen in your life. You got to plant them seeds and watch them grow. You know, y'all didn't read the book. Y'all know that shit. So when they say, well, why you always talking about the homeless people? Well, he's homeless because he chooses to be homeless. He's not homeless because he can't help his situation. He just chooses not to help his situation. And he speaks down on me. Every time I watch a video of his, he cannot go 30 minutes without down talking me. And if you guys go back to history, because I never deleted the videos. He deleted all his videos. Go back to October the 13th. The first day that I met this person on this internet. He jumped on my live stream. I didn't know who the fuck he was. He jumped on my live stream and started talking to me. But he was being buddy. So I said, okay, well, I had to check his channel out. No, you ain't got to check me out. What do I say? Whoa, what are you talking about? So anyway, I go check his channel out, and he start down talking me. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Why are they so allergic to working? What's up, Adam? Then it's another Adam, because the other Adam is okay. They're allergic to working because they're running from something. And I think it's either student loans, child support, or something. But they're running from stuff. People don't like garnishments. They don't like no garnishments, bruh. You know, motherfuckers, excuse me. Folks run from them garnishments, bruh. But they don't realize that them garnishments ain't going nowhere. And when you get too old to where you can't do that petty hustling shit no more, you know what's gonna happen? When you get too old and you can't do that petty ass hustling shit, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna be looking for some kind of 401 put back. You're gonna be looking for some kind of SSI check. You're gonna be looking for something, and you ain't put in no time of the day through these years that you letting go by. I'm 40 years old, bruh. That means that if I didn't start working today, I wouldn't have nothing in 20 years. They gave us to 65 to pull your retirement, to pull your SSI. You got to be 65 years old. If you were born in the 80s, you have to be 65 years old. So when that man turned 65 years old and he done went through all these years without working, he's what you going to be considered his situation that he's living now. How he's preparing himself. Y'all ever seen them 60-some-year-old homeless people, and y'all be them old war vets that you be all like, but damn, what happened to him? And this and that, bruh. Oh, the army, they always gonna blame the army did him wrong, or his job, he got fired from his job, and this and that, bruh. Did you know SSI don't just stop with the first job that you quit? Do you know if you work a job today and you quit that job in 2 months, that little money that you didn't work for, it all's gonna go to your thing. So all these people going all these years without working, they not gonna have a dime, bro, when it's time to retire, bro. I'm 40 years old. I plan to retire in 15 years. I don't want to wait till I'm 65 to pull my SSI. I want to retire when I'm 52, 53 years old. So when I turn 55, I plan to own a home with some acres, multiple rooms so my kids can bring their kids through the holidays. I want to have another trailer or two that I rent out every month to bring extra income in, because that's the plan. Buy you some trailers, fix them up, put them on a piece of land somewhere, on a piece of lot, pay the lot fee, and just rent the trailer out every month. The lot fee ain't nothing but $200 a month. You put your trailer on there, and you have your tenants. You have your people that come stay there. Them single wide trailers are cheaper. and they're for college kids, depending on the location. You want to keep up the maintenance, you know, so you got to be able to do that. But $200 a month just to put a trailer on a lot somewhere, and location, location, location. Location is very important. People don't want to stay out way out in butt fuck nowhere. They want to be around at least restaurants, gas stations, a Walmart or something, things that they can go walk to and don't have to pay an arm and a leg for an Uber. Because you got to think about people being in their worst situation when they're renting out a single wide trailer. You got to think that, okay, this person don't have a vehicle. You got to be able to accommodate each individual that you might be renting out to. You got to be able to accommodate to them. But yeah, man, I'm not here to, back to what I was saying. I'm not talking about that dude because I'm just getting a laugh off of him. I'm talking about him to motivate him. One thing about Yahshua, he listens to what I be saying. He may talk shit, but he listens to what I be saying. And if it make any kind of sense, he'll do it. And he got to show him doing it. So about the hotel room, I said, man, you know it's cold out there, bruh. At least let your girl wake up on Christmas Day inside a room, bruh, in a comfortable bed. Man, in 2 hours, that boy had a motel room. I was proud of him, bruh. I thought he was going to get it for the month because let him tell it, he make XYZ. You got enough money to get you a motel room for a whole month. They have extended stay motels close to a Walmart and walking distance. Some people just want to live in the situation that they living in, which is cool. But if you making the money that you say you making on these YouTube streets, why aren't you at least jumping over the brim? Why are you still stuck at a standstill? The goal in living is to progress. You know, if you making money, okay, if you saving it, cool. But what are you saving it for? If you're not saving your money, bro, I hate to say it, bro, you doing hardcore drugs, bro. That's why your girl's sick now. She's sitting there sick because she done went all them days not eating properly, doing them hardcore drugs. And that marijuana that you showed, you deleted it. It's cool. It's cool. But that pot that you showed, bro, man, that shit look like, man, that don't look like no damn, good pot, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That motherfucking spider got your ass too. Motherfucker. See, this is what I don't like. So I put that spray out by the door. I'm right by a bush right here. And I don't like that, man. Because when I opened my door to take that trash out, I left the door crack a little bit. And I seen a spider. He wasn't a big one, but he was a spider. I hate spiders. Scared. I hate spiders. Fucking terrible. That's another reason why I salute that boy. Nobody can live outside, bro. I couldn't do it. Hell nah, I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Wouldn't want to do it. And then I put that thing up underneath. I don't know, bro. Spider gonna get in where he want to get in at. I don't like spiders, bro. And that shit just freaked me the fuck out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna act like that didn't happen, and I'm gonna mind my fucking business. I hate spiders, though. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Got a little distracted. Scar lame, he a big ass lame. And don't trust them folks, bro. I'm telling y'all straight up, bro. Don't trust them people who don't trust those people who choose not to work. You know what Scar said? You know what he said? Scar told me, he said, working people who work are slaves. I said, well, Scar, what about the people that work and you ask them for money? Like these people work and you ask them for their hard-earned work money. What about them? He didn't have no answer for that. So I was all like, so you're not gonna say nothing? Like, what about the people who work for their money and don't have a problem with giving you money? What about these people? You know what he said? Money's a tool that you use to get what you need to get to the next step. So basically what you saying is you're using people for their hard-earned work money, got the nerve to call them slaves because they choose to work a job and not beg and bum. They choose to work a job. Like they choose to go out and work and not get on here and look for pity party handouts. You know how selfish this bastard is? When he gets paid, not only do he deny his fans to view what he got going, but he disappears off the internet till he's broke again. He never gets up there with money because he figures, well, I don't have to ask nobody for nothing, so I don't feel like getting on live. That's selfish. That's selfish to the people who watch you through the month and give you money when you on here playing po mouth. You denying your fans, bro. You got fans, Scar. You got 80,000 subscribers. You got a fan base. But see, your problem is you straight right now. You got you a couple of racks in your pocket. So you ain't got to ask nobody for nothing. You got food. You got, you like to go to the movies. You laid up with Mari right now. Yeah, you laid up with that buffalo butt motherfucker. Big old wolf butt. You laid up with her right now. Y'all like this. I like this little thing right here. Yeah. Yeah, bro, you deny. But I know I got some damn tea. Oh. Yeah, Scar, you laid up with that old. Cause she said it. When he get paid, y'all, he's just the nicest. He get to taking everybody to the movies and taking them out to eat and this and that. He gonna do that until he get down to a couple of $100, and then that's the money he gonna start tacking up in his van, making it look like he adding and deleting shit, adding different pieces of crap to it. Scar, you pathetic, bruh. You pathetic. And anybody who sit there and watch that crap and go with these old, anybody who sit there and go through that, bruh, y'all got a problem. Y'all are something. You ever heard of dingy people? You ever heard of a dingy person? Just super vulnerable, gullible, green. Have you ever just heard of these people? Believe everything. See a person with a hoodie and a gun sticking out at a shirt like that and walk up to him. Hey, give it up. Oh, he just needs some help. And look, and y'all give him everything. He just needs help. He just needs some help. That's all he needs is a little help. And he just needs a hug. And I said $1, bitch. Yeah, he one of them kind of motherfuckers. Scar asked for $1. Oh no, Jenny, get away from me, you bum. And then he'd be all like, goddamn, he'd be all like, oh, he's just hungry. And Scar the type to look at you after you hand him the sandwich. I said $1, bitch. Yeah, he one of them kind of guys, bro. Scar, you a trip, bro. I don't like you, bro. I don't like the bullshit you said about the working man. That's where me and you lost. I don't like that, bro. Because you sat there and said some stupid crap, bro. You sat up there and said people who work jobs are slaves. It's like you go to work all day, you come home, you're too tired to do anything. Too tired to do anything? Since when have you... Y'all answer me this, bro. Isn't that sacrificing? You sacrificing your body and your mind to go make a earn for a better cause. I'd rather go to work Monday through Friday and bust my ass, be tired every day when I get off, and then enjoy my weekend with a pocket full of money. I'd rather enjoy 2 days out the week with a pocket full of money than sit around 7 days a week not doing shit with nothing. I'm sorry, bro. Now, my granddaddy raised me, and my granddaddy took care of business. I sat there and watched a man take care of his family. I sat there and watched the man make sure that he had what they call $500 emergency money. When I reached a certain age, I told myself, don't ever go under $500 because I can't think of a sudden emergency real quick to where I wouldn't need more than that. I have to be dead. But if I can't afford a $500 emergency, I'm not a man, bro. You got to be able to at least, if you got to be able to at least pull $500 out your ass for emergency cases. I'm sorry. At the age of 40, I need at least $500 in my bank account at all times. I can't go below $500. That's just being a man because shit happens. And I'm too big to be, oh, I need a shoulder to lean on. I have to be the shoulder for somebody to lean on, bruh. I have to be that. I don't know how Scar was raised. See, Scar was raised, first of all, his mom's a crack whore. Like, she did drugs and shit back in the day and used to leave them at home by themselves all the time. So the only good thing he had going in life is when they were babies and he was a twin. So, you go out in public, oh, it's so cute. But as you got older, you got rebellious. You became a renegade and you became devious and evil and you narcissistic. But you only can play off the tops of older, gullible people. Young people see straight through you. So you got this kid-looking face. You shave all the hair off your face and you play this little kid. Hey, I'm a little kid. Yeah, but I see through that bull crap, bruh. You's a sucker. Yeah, you's a cheapskate. You ain't got nothing going for you. You ain't gonna ever have nothing. The only thing that you ever gonna have is a hard time from me on this internet. Because as long as I live, Scar, I'ma always make it my business to shame you, boy. I'ma always make it my business to shame you. Because somebody got to stay on your ass. I can't let you get comfortable on this internet using folks, bruh. I'm not going to let you do it, bruh. Nope. I don't care what they say about me. If I have to build my channel around Scar, I'm just going to have to take people talking crap. Oh, man, all you do is talk about Scar. Yeah, mind your business, fool. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't worry about who I'm talking about. You show watching me talk about him. Goddamn fools. I don't care. I don't care what they say. I don't care what nobody say, bruh. If I got to build my channel around Scar and Yahshua, I'm going to make sure I put awareness out for women to stay around fools like Yahshua. Stay far fuck away from abusive, narcissistic fools like him. And I be damned if my little girl, my little niece, or anybody grow up to be with a bum-ass motherfucker like them. I be damned. And I'm trying to teach the youth, the young men, look, bro, don't end up like this. Because look, to you youngsters, to you teenagers, don't end up like Scar. Yahshua is 20 years of, if you continue to be like Scar, you're going to end up like Yahshua. Damn shame, boy. That's the golden rule. Youngsters, if you are living like Scar now, you're going to end up like Yahshua. Yahshua is almost 20 years older than Scar. They in the same position. Sad situations, bro. sad situations. And y'all know what's crazy? You got some women that love it. Well, not my daughter on my watch. Not my little niece. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Hell no. Hell no. And why not? Because all that's gonna happen, not only she always gonna need something, but he gonna always need something. I have seen men literally give their life savings away to their kids who are ungrateful, and their kids take them through down there. You got grown up, you got parents that didn't work forever, 40 years on a job, and then spent their whole retirement in 5 years because their daughter then ran off with some man who ain't about shit. Or normally it's usually the daughter running off with a know nothing ass dude. Cause a man gonna cut his son off from the jump. Hey, look, son, you digging into my savings now, bro. I didn't help you this, that, and this every time. Look, I don't mind helping you, but you gotta get yourself together. But for some reason with the little girls, it's always a little hard to, they always be the ones to fuck up and get with some nothing ass dude and take up for him. That be making me sick to my stomach. Women would take up for men who don't deserve to be spit on if they was on fire. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. I don't mean to say it like that, but I have ran across a lot. I know a lot of women that take up for men who don't deserve to be kicked in their ass if they got an itch on their ass. They don't even deserve to be kicked in the itch spot on their ass. Hell, shit. They don't deserve commissary in the jailhouse. Just give them their 3 meals. Some people don't deserve nothing, bruh, because they don't. If you don't show that you care about your situation, why am I the evil one to talk about you? Why am I in the wrong when I point out what they not doing for themselves when they can do better? Why am I wrong? Why don't nobody go to them and be all like, hey man, you know you can do better for yourself than sit here and play poor mouth, play pity party. Instead, the person because see, constructive criticism is real. And that determines a man and a boy. To be a man, you gotta have thick skin in this world, bruh. It ain't no more, oh, I'm a black man struggling. Nah, fuck that. Those are excuses. Scar, do you know that how many African Americans fought to actually have equal working right laws? And you two young black bastards are taking advantage of this situation? Y'all can go work but choose not to? That shit make me sick to my stomach, bruh. And y'all got the nerve to want to celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King's Day and want to sit there and read Malcolm X revolutionary books and be all super pro-black, but don't stand for nothing. Y'all make me sick, bro. I'm sorry, bro. And I'm going to give my point of view. I'm going to give my point of view. Yes, I am. Yes, I am too, Scar. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Sad, bruh. Sad. See? Keep your foot on their neck. They ain't gonna man up. You know why? I'm gonna tell y'all why. They not gonna man up because every time I say what they need to do, they got people on the internet that would do the opposite just to try to think that it's pissing me off. They think that I'm hating on them. So you got people that'll say, Pew sounds like he's hating on you, Scar. Here, take this 10. Here, take this 20. Scar knows that. That's why he don't ever say nothing when I'm talking about him. He got 2 or 3 old women, like old women who feel sorry for a little young man. Oh, he's just a little young man. Here, don't listen to what that big bad wolf saying about you. I look like a bad guy. I look like I'm big, I'm bald-headed. I give you a Suge Knight vibe. So automatically when you see me and I'm popping my shit, when you see me and I'm popping shit, oh man, he's a hater. Oh, he's this, he's that. I look like the person that has something to do with Tupac being unalive. Who's gonna ever like me? Tupac's a fan favorite. So when you see me talking about Scar, that's that Suge Knight vibe. Hey, he's a hater. He's this. So as long as people hear me getting on Scar, he has enablers, is what we call them. He has people that's enabling him, that's going to enable him, and they're going to keep giving and giving and giving and giving. He'll never know what it feels to be denied and have to get it on his own. He'll never know that. He'll never know it. Yep. I peeped that out. I said, damn, why people keep sending this shit to... Oh, because I keep saying something. Now, I can stop that. You know what I can do? Peep this out. And watch how dingy people are. Peep this out. If I got up here and said, hey, you know what, guys? Hey, send this man some money, man. Hey, send him some money. Hey, that's right. Send him some money. He needs it, man. Oh, y'all wrong. Y'all see this man struggling. He needs it. Then you'll have 50 people talking about, oh, he can do better for himself. He's on here doing... People are weird. They do the opposite of whatever they think I'm saying. They're going to do the opposite. So as long as I'm up here saying, Scar, you can do better, they're going to think he's doing great. If I get up and say, man, you doing good, Scar, they're going to think, oh, no, what kind of game is this? Oh, no, we're not sending him anything. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself on here scamming people and this and that. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to give my point of view to it. They're going to enable him, but this is what's going to happen. There's going to be a time he going to ask for something on this internet. His biggest supporter is going to stop supporting to him. Something's going to happen in life. Your supporter might pass away. Your supporter might get married and her husband tell her she got to stop sending this man money over this internet. Something might happen to your biggest supporter. And you're going to be a fool, boy. You're going to be stuck because you ain't going to know how it feels to do something without having to ask for something. I knew you was a sad piece of shit that day you took your dog to the vet and you couldn't even afford the damn x-ray to find out what was wrong with your dog. And you was embarrassed. Yep. I knew then you wasn't about shit, bro. And they ain't gonna get mad at the people in your chat for saying, well, Scar, if you can't take care of the dogs, maybe you should give them up. You know what he did? He laughed. Give away my dogs. Because he know he gonna get that money about a Miss Ann. Yep. There's a lady named Miss Ann on here, y'all. She cussed me out something good, boy. She got on my ass one day. Big, long-ass message. She baited me in. She's a smart little old motherfucker too. Cause she baited me in. You know how you first read the first few words of the sentence? If you see a big long paragraph, you're gonna read the first thing to see what type of time they on. Oh, okay, Miss Ann seems like she's a fan. I'm reading Miss Ann. Hey Pew, I really support your channel. This and that, this and that. So she got me hooked in now, reading. Then gonna end the whole thing up with I'm a big bad bully. I ought to be ashamed of myself. I ought to talk to Scar like he's somebody. Uh, I must don't have a kid brother or this or that or that or this. And I'm like, Miss Ann, I'm not the type of brother that's going to sit you on my lap, pat you on your back and tell you, don't worry, little bro, you going to get it good. I'm going to slap you on the back of your head and say, bro, what the fuck wrong with you, bro? What the hell is you doing? I'm that big brother. I'm not the gentle, lavender colored elephant in the room. Nah, I'm the big ugly motherfucker in the back with a hoodie on. Motherfucking with that look on his face. I'm a real NWA in real life. Don't let that go over your head, bro. I'm not the nice, easy guy going like that. I know how to be cordial. I practiced that. I mastered being cordial because I'm in the work field. I have to work around people. I have to do things in life and work in society. I have to work in the public. I know how to, and I don't just be up on no bad mood because as long I know this one thing how to kill that bad mood crap. Keep you some money coming and keep you some money in your pocket. Have you a play to have some bread coming in. Looking for a payday. That'll keep you happy. Like, damn, okay, I got this money coming. I got this in my pocket. I got this put up. Damn, have you money across the board? Have you things to do? That keep a man sane, having money coming in. I can't sit around all day and play pole mouth on this internet with y'all, bro. I can't do it. What up, Rodney? What's up, G? Scar is a manipulator, Miss Baby. Scar is a manipulator. What's up, Jerome? What's up, G? I like being here. Pew keeps it real. I appreciate that, Miss Baby. Yeah, who just said that? Gotta know how to navigate around people when exactly. See, Rodney, I can talk to you, bro. You remind me so much of myself, bro. When I was sitting there looking at one of your videos one day, I said, he ain't gotta be too tough. He ain't gotta be no pushover. He know how to be just a leveled man, earning his money. He ain't on here begging and bumming. Y'all, I hate to turn on YouTube and everybody's selling something. No, nobody just do entertainment no more. Everything gotta be for $1. Hey, y'all, I need this, I need that. Don't you hate going to a pity party? See, Miss Baby, when you on my channel, you don't ever have to dig in your purse. You don't ever have to go dig in your wallet. You don't have to do that. You don't have to have your PayPal card on standby to have to send me no money. I'm not going to get up here. If I needed something, half of y'all would never know. Y'all would never know. Because I'm not going to get up here and tell you I need something. Where I come from, I'm going to just give you a backstory about me. Where I come from, that's embarrassing. Especially to have to ask a woman for something. That's embarrassing. Where I come from, bro, you got to think about it. I was born in the 80s. I was born in 85. My sister, from my mama's side, was born in 1990. She's a 90s baby growing up. So when her friends, I got a chance to see her friends, the girl crowd of the 90s babies. The 90s babies, females, will get on your ass for being a bum. You ain't finna get no pussy. You ain't finna get a phone number. She ain't even finna sneeze on your motherfucking ass. Because the type of women that I grew up around, they don't play that pity party shit from no man, boy. So on top of seeing how the females, at least in California, I can't speak about North Carolina. Maybe they like that bum shit. I don't know. But in California, bro, you ain't finna. And then down south, my sisters down south, you know what they say? If he ain't working, he ain't worth twerking. That's what they say. In 2021, no, I'm sorry, in 2001, they had a saying down here. If a man ain't working, he ain't worth twerking. So, to cut the story short, a man that don't work where I come from, he ain't get no pussy, he ain't get no money, he ain't get nothing. It's not cool to live with your mom in your 30s. It's not cool to live with your mom and in your 20s. I ain't talking about 21, 22, 23. I'm talking about 28, 29, 30. Exactly. He begs to support his habit. Now, I love to eat. I'm a food connoisseur. I'm a foodie person, if that makes sense. I love to eat. I love that. You got to eat to live. I don't mind giving nobody food or money for food. But for me to give you money to do some drugs, bro, I don't smoke weed. Hell, I'm not even finna take a Tylenol PM. Then been down that pathway before. But that's the thing that I got over Scar. It's not fair of me to talk about Scar in his position and he ain't had time to grow out of it. Because I was Scar's age before. And I was smoking pot at 23, 24 years old. I'm 40 now though. So I've had time to grow. But looking at what Scar's doing, I wasn't like him even at his age, bruh. I wasn't like him. So it's hard for me to see him changing. It's sad to say, I see what he is going to become. Every day, true Buffalo Soldier. Every day. Excuse me. Every day. There ain't a live stream that you can pull up where he didn't get on there on that pity party crap. And once I started pointing it out, he started deleting his lives. Yeah. See, live streaming to him is a quick way to get on the phone and ask everybody at one time, can I get $1? Then to kill the factual narratives that's out, he'll go and delete the live as if I don't be on here begging and bumming. True Buffalo Soldier, I appreciate that $5 super chat, bro. Now, I can't tell nobody what to do with their money, but that's a genuine gift. I didn't ask for it. They felt in their heart to give it. There's nothing wrong with accepting. That's what you call a gift. Scar said a gift is when he asks for something and somebody give it to him. That's the gift. That's not a gift. That's begging. That's panhandling. Yeah. A gift is out of nowhere, True Buffalo Soldier just sent me $5. That's a gift. There's a difference, Scar. Now, you sat up there for 40 minutes and told 45 lies. So you just telling a lie per minute. I'm going to play this because I want people to see how big of a fool you are, bruh. People that know you, Scar, know one thing for sure, two things for certain. You ain't never gave nothing back without looking for something. You ain't never did that. You gave 4 burritos away the whole 2025 and got up here and told a story like all you do is give, give, give. And what's messed up, them burritos you gave, You was on the internet playing like you was hungry. Somebody sent you that money for you to get you something to eat. And you know what you did? You listening to me about giving giveaways. Here, man, here's a burrito. Here, you want a burrito? Oh, I love doing this, you guys. Yeah, because you didn't have to go work for that money. Them folks didn't send you that money to go feed Skids Row. They gave you that money to feed yourself. And never feed a dog a damn breakfast burrito, you dumbass. You sitting up there giving your dog a hot breakfast burrito. Scar, you can't take care. Scar, you a mishap, bro. And your mother was cursed to have two of you little renegades at the same darn time. Damn, that's sad, bro. I had a job at 50. Okay, you started a year before me, bro. I started working at 16. I gotta go and get it for myself is how my pops taught. My pops taught me. I didn't realize what he was teaching me then. He was showing me, man, I ain't got it. I ain't got it all the time. I used to be mad at him, like, damn, this nigga don't never get. I got it. Once I got older, he taught me the most valuable lesson. Don't nobody give a fuck about you. Even if they do care about you, tell yourself, don't nobody give a fuck about you. Go make sure you get you an earn on your own. You'll feel so much better to wake up in the morning knowing you got money to get you something to eat, you got a vehicle, you got a place to stay, your rent is paid, your bills is paid. You'll feel so good to where you could just like, damn, I feel good. Then you get to realizing, do y'all realize when I used to didn't work and go out and do shit? Well, it wasn't a long time, but there was a time or two in life I wasn't working. And I always wanted to go out. Never had no money, no nice clothes, or nothing to go hang out in. Closet full of clothes, shoes, money in my pocket. I don't be wanting to go nowhere. That's crazy. When you don't have it, you want to do it so bad. Then when you in a stage in life that, man, I'm straight at the crib, bro. I'm straight at the crib, bro. Yeah, man. Appreciate that, though. True Buffalo Soldier. Miss Baby said, Rodney, me too. And my parents didn't make me. I want to. And I'm going to tell you something. Miss Baby, salute to you. Because to hear a woman, I'm assuming you're a lady, to hear a woman say they want to go work and not downgrade themselves by having to give their body up to some man for a few dollars or use a man for his money. You got the integrity that you want to go out and work and do it the right way. I salute you, bro, because it ain't a lot of women like that. You got some women who too lazy to go work a job. They want to lay on their back and do acts to people, downgrading stuff to men and women sometimes to make a few dollars, bro. I seen a lady, she was telling her story. It was sad. She said it was days that she just felt nasty in all parts. And she knew she had to get up. She said, it's a long week ahead of me. I got a quote that I got to make. And she was going through her cycle. And she was sick in the stomach, having diarrhea. But just knowing that you can't take a day off from your ass or your vagina because this is what you use to make your money. And you got to go do what you got to do to make your money. It was sad, bruh. She said, my throat is hurting. I'm on my cycle and I got diarrhea. I ate some bad food. She said, everything that is on my body that I have to use to make a few dollars is not feeling well. And I can't come up with no excuses. You got some men that want some asshole. You got some men that want some bloody vajay. And you got some man that wants some throat and your throat hurting. But she can't take off because all she got was herself. And I said, so what's so hard to get a regular job to where you don't have to downgrade yourself? And she started crying. They never could answer that. What is so hard about getting a regular job? Say, and Scar, the thing with you, Scar, you know how to live outside. So you can go get you a regular job and not have no bills to pay and make double of what a Scar, your position is set up to where you living good, bro. You can live good. You just choose not to. And you let me know that you know what you're doing when you said a working man is a slave. He uses people to get to the next step in life. He said it. Excuse me, because he said money is nothing but a tool that you use to get what you need to get to the next level. Okay, money don't spend itself, it take people, right? So basically, Scar's saying the people with the money are tools that he uses to get to the next step. He summed it up. He's not very smart, or he's not smarter than me. Because if he was, he shouldn't have never uttered that out his mouth. And it's documented, Scar. You can delete your lives, but I screen record your shit. I got footage of shit that he just didn't said. And it's so much bullshit that the more I look at it, the more I'm like, bro, I don't even want to expose. I don't even want to. It's just one thing after another. Right when I think, okay, I got over him saying this, he'll say some more shit or some more shit will happen in life that I'm like, wow, that's just crazy, bruh. Plus, he scammed that homeless family money by using his own GoFundMe. Exactly true, Buffalo Soldier. He did that, bro. And I'm glad that you seen that and recognized that. That man did that, bro. That man did that. That man sat up there, used them people for a GoFundMe cause. Scar, I get it if you would have said, look, both of me and this family need help. I'm going to take such and such and we're going to split it. You got up there and made it look like, and I'm not going to touch a dime. Everything's going straight to them. Went there and got the $1,800, gave them $500, and you walked your ass off of that thing with a rack plus. But all you had to do was tell the truth. Scar, we know you don't have nothing. But instead of you making it look like you're just doing this out the goodness of your heart, you had a devious plotted plan. So you told a lie you didn't have to tell. You're the worst, you're the most dangerous, Scar. You're the type of person that would tell a lie that you don't even have to tell. You didn't have to tell the world that you was giving them all that money. You didn't have to tell them what you was trying to, Scar, you didn't have to tell them what you was even the goal that you was setting. You got up here and said, and that's how I knew it was a piece of shit lie. Because anytime a person goes overboard trying to explain themselves, where's the bullshit at? You telling me things that I'm not even asking about. Nobody care if you giving them all the money or not, because we all know you getting so. Scar, the thing about it is you're super predictable. We all know you're going to get something. You're not finna do nothing for free. Nothing. Nothing. The only reason why you gave them burritos out that day is because somebody bought them for you. Crazy. You wouldn't have dared bought you a burrito and gave it to nobody. You call that wasting. I'm gonna wrap my burrito up and eat it later. You're not finna give nothing away off of your dime. You wrong, bro. And I'm gonna remind your ass every day when you turn on this internet, you gonna see my videos, bro. Even when you try not to see my YouTube videos, somebody gonna share you or tag you in my video and you purposely gonna see it. Joshua too. Joshua, you ain't off the hook. You just off the hook right now because you ain't that important talking about. You super predictable too, bro. You ain't, see, my thing with you is you're a narcissist. You using that lady. You ain't using your head. It's crazy that you use things that you're not supposed to use and misuse things that you're supposed to use. You don't use your head at all, but you use that woman. Boy, don't you know you sitting under a fat rat? I put her ass on that block. That's her lifestyle that she like. She's supposed to be extra increments. You so busy trying to play save a hoe that you goddamn it don't want nobody to touch her, look at her, and she ain't even a sight to look at. That's like somebody saying, don't go over there stepping that shit over there. All you got to do is tell me one time there's some dog shit over there. I'm not walking over there. You steady to, hey, or it's some dog shit over there. Don't go over there now. Okay, ain't nobody over. Like, we ain't finna do, like, come on, bruh. Like, bruh, what? Y'all some fools, bruh. But he sure did that, though, True Buffalo. He scammed that family, bruh. Salute to the chat. Happy New Year. Same to you, too. I need that TV. Rodney said, because you know the value of it. Bruh, you got to, Rodney. You got to, bro. You got to. Stay at home, save money. And that's the thing, bruh. When I used to be young, quitting jobs all the time, it'd be that week where I didn't quit a job and I gotta wait a week, every 2 week paying jobs. I used to be all like, damn, bruh, it's hard to. I used to have this goal that when I was working them jobs to get paid every 2 weeks, can I have at least $50 from my last check to this check? Because if not, Pew, you living paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. I always wanted to go out, love going out. You know, my homeboys was always the pimps, the late, not pimps, I'm sorry, the playboy types, the ladies man type dudes. So we always stayed on a double date mission. Gotta have money for your double date and this and that. Always just was always on that. And when I realized that staying at home, you stay out of trouble. You wake up the next morning with some money in your pocket. Because they used to have this thing called the Jeller. You pay $1. It was a magazine that had everybody's name in it. Every Wednesday it came out. And we'd be looking at people in that Jeller. They go to jail on a weekend. They be in that Jeller that next week. And I'd be like, damn, I got in that Jeller one time. And it was for a stupid, stupid fucking crime. Hanging with some people. You'd never believe this, bruh. I had a partner, bruh. He's still my partner to this day. He was into it with his old lady. I didn't know he was into it with the lady. I'm just a friend. He called me, hey, Pew, I need a ride, bro. Here I come, partner. I pull up. You arguing with your girl. Now, as I pull up, you arguing with your girl, the sheriff pull up to the house. You hop in my truck. Right there when the sheriff pull up. I'm sitting out there like, damn, what the hell going on? You hop in there. We drive off. I'm trying to get you away from the scene because I don't know what the fuck going on. Cop pull us over. Now, yeah, it was my fault that I had a piece of joint in the ashtray. That's my fault. But if I had stayed my ass at home, I would have smoked my little joint and I'd have never been in that Jeller. I'm in the Jeller because another motherfucker, bruh. And when I noticed that hanging with groups of people will cause you to stay in the mix of some shit, and I'm the type of person like this, I'm too old to be going to jail. I got too much going for me to be sitting up in the jail cell because of another grown man. I'm sorry, bro. I can't do it, don't want to do it, not gonna do it. So all I'm saying is the key to staying out of trouble is staying on somebody's clock. Because as long as you at work, you can't get in trouble nowhere. At least you're not supposed to. Go to work, take your ass home, go out when needed. And go out with people who ain't on that. It's okay to not be tough all the time, bro. It's okay, bro. My lady friend will tell you right now, man, Pew's just a big teddy bear. He's not a mean guy. And I want y'all to know something. Everybody who I do get on the internet and I talk about, I have donated to all of their channels. Donated to every last one of them. Every last one of them. Scar done got donations from me. Yashua done got donations from me. I'd have donated. Superstar Funky Feet done got donations from me. Cuz Cuddy done got donations from me. Everybody who I done ever got on this internet and got into it with certain people, I have donated to their channels. And all I gave them was constructive criticism. That's it. I don't get up here and be talking down on nobody to hurt nobody's feelings. Y'all should hear the way them folks talk about me. You should have seen how me and Yashua's relationship played out. Me and Yashua's relationship played out by me coming on as a cordial content creator to another content creator Him getting drunk, listening to his chat, starting to talk shit. He want people to talk shit to him. That's the kind of person he is. He's not the type of person that can sit down and have a decent conversation. This is how he gonna play his conversations. He gonna act like he's stupid to everything. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, you can't have a cordial conversation with the dude. People like him don't have friends. He just don't have friends because it's hard for him to be cordial. Y'all sat up there and made it like as if I'm gonna get mad, bro. I started this getting on a panel with Scar and shit like that. Oh, now he gonna get mad because I'm like, bro, I'm sitting there watching this shit. I'm like, bro, you got your content cutty on the damn line, and all you doing is talking about me. There's 100,000 subscribers between the both of y'all, and you talking about little bitty PewTube. Like, really? Y'all got all these subscribers. You got 20,000 something. He got 80,000 something. That's over 100,000 subscribers between both of you two nipheads. And both of you drug-headed, bimbo, waste of life ass motherfuckers sitting up here wanting to talk about me. Like, bro, really? What? Come on, bruh. You mad because I didn't want you to be on my panel. I can't sit there and have a conversation with a drunk. I can't stand a drunk. I hate drunk people. I hate people that walk around drunk all the damn time. Every day, every time you see them, they drunk. That's the worst kind of look that you can put on in life, is being drunk out there. Because you look it, smell it, and act it. That's one thing that you can get. You can smoke some pot, put on some shades, and just sit back and be cool. All right, he chilling. I don't know about them other drugs. I don't do them. So I don't know. But you can tell a drunk motherfucker. He gonna smell like he drunk, look like he drunk, act like he drunk. Like, you just get what you see right there. I can't stand it. Slurring and talking and eating like you in the penitentiary. Like, bro, you institutionalized and ain't did a whole week in jail, boy. Sad sight, bro. Okay, Miss Baby. She said, yes, I am. Yo, what up, D-Stack TV? What's up, bruh? He gives both of them get them vibes, bruh. The higher power will punish him without him seeing it and coming. Yeah, facts, bruh. What's up, J. Joe? My boy said the impersonations be hilarious, Pew. Yeah, for real, man. Damn, I missed the impersonations. What's up, Lord? Six much? Ha ha, that's right, Joe. For real though, man. Lord, he gives me dreams. Bruh, but when he took that damn video down, bruh, and I said, Scar, the one thing you had going was your intro comedian zestified thing where people knew, okay, Scar, he's comfortable with who he is. Now he try to be tough. Scar, we know what you want, boy. What's up, Block Trade? He a clown for real, though. Real, you are a smart man. See, Miss Baby, the thing about it is common sense would take you all the way to the finish line. If you don't have no other, you got to have common sense. Common sense, I know this much. Me being a 40-year-old man, and I'm able to walk, talk, and use my hands, I'm going to go out and try to accumulate as much more money to add to my SSI as possible. So when I do hit a certain age where I don't have to get up and work no more, I'm going to pull that 401k out and I'm going to collect my earnings. I know that. I know when I get up to go to work every day, I'm not just doing this for nothing. I know one day I'm not going to have to work. Scar says, well, you're going to be old. You're not going to be able to do anything. But Scar also said, don't nothing get old but clothes. So Scar, you say certain shit in certain situations to try to make it seem like it's cool. And everything that rhymes ain't always true, Scar. Your logic and way of thinking is thrown off, bro. But like I said, I got to give you a pass because you got time to grow. Yashua is who he gonna be 20 years from now. A drunk, drug-headed YouTuber. Gonna be old and drunk. He gonna look worse and worse and worse. Every 5 years, he gonna look like he didn't. Every year, he gonna look like he didn't age 3 or 4 years. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all won't believe this. I'm 40 years old. He 3 years younger than me, and look every bit of 5 or 6 years older than me. Yeah, that boy look way older than me. What is this? Oh, I can't show y'all. Stranger Things. I try to get into that. I just can't get into that. That boy that boy look older than me, bro. Straight up. His voice is all like he got that harsh alcohol. He got that alcohol. He got that drunk voice. He just look. He a light skinned dude too. They supposed to be the ones that look young for life. And he's a sicko. What man in his 30s looking like he damn near almost 50 want to lie and say he 19 years old? That's some sick shit. That boy lied and said he was 19 years old. He really was rocking with that 27 shit. And I was getting on him about that. I was telling him, boy, you look super hard to be your age, bro. Because I thought he really was 27 and he just looked bad. To find out, the boy 37 neglect his kids. Just because you don't do nothing for your kids don't mean you don't have kids. Your old lady done told us that you neglect your kids, bro. We know you got kids, bro. Your old lady done told us you neglected your kids and you want her to neglect her kids. See, when she get mad at you, she tell all your business, bro. We need to see her face too. Because you said she was in a room sick. She didn't feel like being on camera. What did you do to her? We know you gonna beat her. We know that much. What did you do to her, bro? What's up, Spicy? Keep it lit. Yeah, it's been multiple people trashing Scar from his legal issues and scamming months to years. I seen some stuff about the. What's up, Black Trade? I seen some stuff about Scar stealing some iPads from a school. And I was looking, was that Scar or was that his brother? I think that was Scar, but they said it was an old video clip, as if that makes it any better. The man stole over they said over $1,500 worth of iPads from a school, and they got the nerve to say, oh, that's old. First of all, he ain't that old. It ain't that old because he don't look no younger than what he look now. You act like it was 10 years ago and the boy was like 15 or some shit. Nah, this nigga did this shit through 2-3 years ago. Oh, that's old. It's crazy how people take up for. Boy, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, man. Sometimes, bruh, the trolls need to, because see, trolls, you gotta make sense, bruh. You got to, bruh. The point is, you did that deed. You act like you 50 years old and somebody put some shit up when you was 16 years old. Nah, bruh. You thought the coast was clear. You thought people wasn't gonna notice that happened. We noticed that happened, Scar. You can't get away with nothing on this internet when you're a YouTube content creator. Everything that you've ever did and everything that was posted will come out. Because you got people that wait till you get big and then they get to pull the shit out. I got some stuff I got on Scar and I'm waiting until he reach a certain status. And I'm going to hit him right in the mouth. Yep. Which one was it, Scar or his brother Scab? I seen that too. I didn't know. It's hard. If you go back and look at this, he got Scar will have a look like a little dent thing right here. And the way that the picture was, you can't really see the feature. So I didn't know if that was Scar or his brother. That's why I stopped talking about it so much. But I think that was Scar. And that's why Scar don't want to go work a job, because there's a reason that boy don't want to work no job, and it ain't no child support. I think Scar had wind up going to school and getting a loan, and wind up blowing that loan, and now they garnishing his checks. So I think Scar dodging that student loan crap. Because he wouldn't work the job long enough. That's what Superstar Funky Feet did too. Superstar Funky Feet, he got that student loan out. And by him having that student loan out, he'll go work a job long enough before they start garnishing that check. You might get away with a check or two. Them first 2 or 3 checks. Then once them checks get to rolling, oh, that social security number gonna pop up down there at the main building. Next thing you know, HR be calling you in, talking about, hey, you know you owe. You're gonna be sitting up there, oh no, man, that's so old. Just cause it's old don't mean you don't owe. Don't be a knucklehead. Don't be a satire. Don't be that. Nope. Just cause it's old don't mean it ain't old. Just cause it's old don't mean it's not older. Oh yeah, to you alcoholics, no, this is Sprite. It's not no beer. Yeah. But that's that man business. Scab or scam. You know what he said? A scar is a sore. What did he say? A scar is a scab that is healing. And he said, I'm healed. Nah, you a herpes bump, nigga. You for life. A ugly wound. A dirty motherfucker. Sick, sad, and pathetic. A sad sight, G. Sad situation. All of that. Which one is he, Pew? All of them. A through E. But that's that man's business. One thing I do know, you're not going to live it off like, Scar, I'm going to tell you one thing. Long as I got breath in my body and I'm able to talk and I got my mind and my mind is right, you can pray on my downfall. You can pray on it. But I always pray on the uplifting. And God know my heart. So my prayer go against your prayer. You can pray that I don't remember shit. You can pray I step out there on that road and get ran over. You could pray I lose my phone. You could pray they flag my account. You can pray all of that, Scar. But no weapons formed against me shall prosper. Straight up, G. And you not going to get away with your dirty deeds, bro, on this internet, bro. You not going to get away with it. Because as long as I'm able to talk, my talk, I don't care if it's 34 people in here, 4 people in here, or 100 people in here. I'm going to get my word out on you, bro. I'm going to put Scar awareness. That's going to be a whole thing. Scar awareness. Don't fall for the okie doke. You're going to learn today, bro, that you got people on this internet that got you down to a T. And as long as I keep pushing it out, you're going to keep showing it. See, that's the thing about it, Scar. They may think I'm a hater. They may think whatever they want to think about me. Once they take a look at your actions, damn, that boy Pew was right. You know how many people that came and told me that? Damn, Pew, I said all kind of stuff about you. But you right about that dude, man. This is such and such from another page. You blocked my other page. I just letting you know this is me. I was wrong, bro. You know how many people that came and said that over the last 8 months? The government always going to come for you if you owe them money. Trump's supposed to come after those who owe school loans. Yeah. Because you got a lot of people that don't even plan on finishing school. They just see free money right now. And instead of them giving them like a card and you only can buy school supplies and things for school, they give you a check and tell you this is to help you get your school stuff. And them people that take them few $1,000s or whatever you owe, I don't know what them student loans be. I never applied for a student loan. I was always told, go get a grant. That you don't have to pay a grant back. They don't want the grant. The grants is $1,000, $2,000. They want them loans, man. Let me get that 15,000. Let me get that 20,000. They want the big money, knowing darn well they don't plan on graduating nothing. Yeah, that's what it is. That be the messed up part about stuff, bruh. Like that just be the whole concept of a person, bruh. They don't want to work for nothing in life. All they want to do is get handouts, handouts, handouts. That's it. Handouts, handouts, handouts. That's it. Handouts all the time. That's all they want to do is handouts, handouts, handouts. That's it. What can you do for me? You know what he said when he went to that wedding? You know what he had the nerve to say? He needed, it's something he needed. I don't want to lie about what it was he needed. And somebody said, well, you know, you should get a job. He said, well, by the time I get a job and work for it, the wedding will be over. So what difference does it make? No, you missed the whole point, Scar. The point is, if you were working, you knew about the wedding months before. You don't even take advantage of the temp services, Scar. They got temp services out there in North Carolina, I know, to where you can go get paid day to day. It's called labor finders or people ready. They have these temp services designed for people with a vehicle. You got a vehicle, you ride around everywhere else. Why can't you go ride to one of those little warehouses and stack boxes for 8 or 9 hours, make you about $100 and get on down? Do that 2 or 3 times out the week. The best thing about them temp services, you're not obligated to go there every day. See, you don't take advantage of what you, then you can DoorDash. You can Amazon delivery drive. You can do a multitude of things. Oh, you said you didn't want to do that with the DoorDash because DoorDash, you got to fill out the account. That's the SARS excuse. Do you even have your driver's license? Oh, you don't want to pay the insurance because you know you need insurance on your vehicle. You don't want to spend no money to make no money. You just want to turn on you figure as long as you pay your phone bill, somebody on one of these social media sites going to send you money every day. He said some shit one day. He said, who want to buy me a Chinese plate? I mean, I'm still going to eat regardless if you send it or not, but who wants to send it? And then this lady, she just pissed me off so fucking bad. She sent the money super chat. He gonna say, well, I can't get it till next month because it's super chat. She turned around and sent him another 10 on the Cash App. So she sent him $20. And I was like, after he just said, whether you send it or not, I'm still gonna eat. And the arrogant way he said it, why would you send him that? If I got up on this internet long enough, I didn't even ask for that $5 and somebody sent that. If I got on this internet long enough, if I started on this internet at 8 o'clock this morning and it's 8 o'clock tonight, if I got up here and said every 20 minutes, I needed something, by the end of the day, I would have gotten it. Because you got people on this internet that just be ready to send money. Ready to send money. I don't know what that's all about. Folks just be ready to send it. They be ready to send it. If you sit on this thing, it's like fishing. It's like you don't know what you're gonna catch. I don't know what I'm gonna get today, but I'm gonna get up here on this internet for 3 or 4 hours and I'm gonna play pole mouth. I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna get back up there. I'm gonna play pole mouth. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of haters. They're gonna come through, they're gonna tell me I can get a job. I'm sorry, this and that. But it's gonna be out of 15 people that say no, somebody gonna say yeah. They may not send me what I'm looking for. They may send me $1. They may send $2 or $3. But if I do that long enough through the day, I probably would have made, I don't know, I've seen Scar make $100 in 30 minutes. You know, just him doing that. But he got a bigger platform than me. I don't nearly have as many subscribers as he's got, but I know if I sit up here for 10 hours every day, I know I could at least make $50 a day begging. I know that. $10 at a time. I know that. $5, $10, maybe a 20 here. Hell, somebody may send the whole motherfucking 50. But after a while, people gonna start noticing, Pew, what's up, man? Pew, what's up? So then I start deleting my videos so that new people won't see me begging. It'll just be old people, but old people will be haters now because they didn't woke up and seen the bull crap. Oh, they're just hating. They're just hating. Man, it's crazy, bro. DoorDash, he'll probably eat the bread. That's another thing. If I seen Scar pull up in that creepy ass van in my driveway and he opened the back door and Tyson hop out that thing and Dream get to running around with that tongue hanging out her mouth, take that food back and send me another delivery. I'm sorry, bruh. He probably did I know he did a PPP loan. He looked like a PPP loan dude all day, bruh. Anything with money is, and you know what, bruh? You just said something, bro. You sure just said something, bruh. Anything with free money, I think he had his hand in it, and he could have lied about a business, wind up probably getting a loan, and they probably, you know what, bro? I wouldn't put it past him. See, I wasn't on the internet doing the PPP loan things. I got on the internet after all of that was over with. Yeah. So I didn't know Scar back then, but let it be told, he been on here doing that for a long time. You just sure put me on some game, bruh. Wow, what up, Handy Duo? Sorry about that, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Am I frozen? I was just trying to look up that True Buffalo. I was just trying to look that up, man. But the thing about him, I don't know his name. I don't know his name. Yeah. Scar's a fool, bruh. This is what he do. This is how you know that the jig is up and you got him. Okay, peep this out. You got to peep this out. For a person to be as money hungry as Scar, right? For a person to be as money hungry as Scar, why would you delete all your live streams? Scar deletes his live streams because he don't want what I'm saying to be actual factual. So when he go live and he's begging people for an hour or two on his live stream, he deletes it. He'll leave his videos up. Now, videos are made to cut and paste. Like this. You see that? They found me moving from my cabin in the woods, part two. Bruh, part two. You know, like it's a series thing. You cut and paste and you try to blossom up a situation, but you knowing off the rip what you all about. Now, you got 186 videos. Scar, you delete your live streams the same way Yahshua deletes his live streams. There's a reason. You don't want people to see the real thing. Live streaming is what you call a person living at real time. You know how I just burped just then? You know how I might scratch my head? I might fart or something. This is live timing. You're getting the real me for this whole 100 minutes. Now they trying to mess up my live, y'all. I'm not gonna let it happen. When you on live timing, this is the yeah, he's copying Scar. Scar, but see, this is the thing. This is the thing though with the deleting the live streams though. Live streams pay out. There's a reason why you delete your live streams. We all know you smoke pot. We all know you do drugs. We all know you beat on that woman. We all know you don't work. A person that don't have nothing, that's deleting money. Why are you doing that? I know why Scar do it, but Yahshua, you not begging and bumming for money. You may get drunk and high on your live, and that may not be a good look. Maybe that's why you delete your live streams. I don't know, but lives pay I think live streaming pay you more than anything. When you live time stream, there's no way I'm going to delete my live streams. I'm sorry. I may delete a video because I didn't like the way the topic was about or whatever the case is. I may not publicize a short feed or some crap like that, but I'm not finna not have my live up there. I get on this live and I'm sitting here talking for hours. Why would I delete that? I don't care if it paid me $3, $15, $50. I don't care what it paid. I'm going to collect some revenue off of this for this month. Like, I'm not going to delete my live streams. There's a reason why a person with no job would want to delete his money. There's a reason why you would want to do that. It's got to be. It's got to be, man. And that's another thing about Yahshua. Yahshua, you could be so much bigger on this internet, but you be trying to be like other people, bro. You got to be yourself, bro. You got to be yourself, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. You can't get on the internet and try to be me or Scar. Job ain't gonna hurt shit. I had my first job at 14. You see that? This man said he had his first job at 14 years old, bruh. What? Tell me a 14-year-old man, a 14-year-old kid who, now you got people that want to get, hey, I appreciate that, Lucifer. Hey, that's Miss Lu. Hey, long time no see. Appreciate that $2 super chat, Miss Lucifer. That's a long time no see. Long time no see, man. I'm glad to see you, man. What's up, Jamaica Creation TV? See, my boy said he 46. He had his first job at 14. He knows what it takes to get out and earn. And then I tried to make working cool because this new generation, they so used to, I ain't got no boss. I ain't never had a boss. I'm my own boss. I am a boss. They so big on not wanting to have a boss. So I try to make it cool to work. Hey, man, go get you an earn. It sound better than, oh, I got to go to work. Don't it sound just a little bit better? Go get you an earn. Yeah, there go Lucy. You remember Lucy? Yeah, go get you an urn, bro. Did you make an urn today? It's ways. I gotta charge this phone up. Hold on. It's ways that you got to try to spin it to make it sound cool because, and I hate all these rappers that got up here and make working a job look bad. You got all these old rappers that sign a check, not knowing damn well they're working, then signed a check, cashed the check, went to the bank and got wads of money to make it look like they've been hustling on the block all day, saying, I ain't never had no boss. I ain't never had no boss. With jury they ain't even fully paid for all the way, that they paying notes on and got insured and whatnot and paying bruh, like the rappers set a trend. Now you got these motherfuckers who don't rap buying, putting 7 grams in a backwood, knowing damn well you don't need all that. You just heard that rapper say that. NBA young boy talk about, I ain't never worked no job. I ain't never worked no job. I'm my own boss. NBA young boy said it. Now everybody else in the world, I ain't got no boss. I ain't working no, I am a boss. Like, bruh, get the fuck out of here, bruh. This shit's sickening, bruh. That shit be making me sick to my stomach, man. Like, I be like, man. And what makes it so sad is I feel that these people not going to progress. Some people not gonna ever get it. That's the sad part about reality. Some people will never get the message. They will die and go to their grave thinking that what they thinking is the right way to. It ain't no right or wrong way, but there's a comfortable and an uncomfortable way. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You can do something right, but it's uncomfortable to do it. You could do something wrong and feel comfortable as hell. You see what I'm saying? So there's no right or wrong way to live your life. If you don't want to work and you want to play po mouth and beg folks and this and that, that's you, bruh. Appreciate that by you, boy. But if you, it may be comfortable to sit up there and beg people. I don't have to work. All I got to do is just get up here and just tell people what I need and they'll make it happen. That's uncomfortable to me. What's comfortable is to go bust my ass and make my own money. Makes me feel comfortable. Go buy me a Coca-Cola out there, a fresh Coca-Cola, bruh, off of my earned dime, my working. Go buy me a nice hamburger from McDonald's or something, my earn. Oh, I done got hungry. I can go fill my belly up with my money that I done made or something. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's just the way a man's supposed to be, bruh. That's just how a man's supposed to be, bro. After it's over, come back. Okay. I think Scar's first name is Tariq. I Tariq, Zeke, then hype. Appreciate that by you, boy. How do you hype the live? I don't think you can hype the live button, can you? Or you gotta wait till it's over with. I'm not sure how to do that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Lucifer. Man, it's good to see you though, Lucifer. I ain't seen you in some months. Man, I'm glad you come through though, Miss Lucy. That's what's up, man. After the live over, okay, bye you boy. After my live ends, you go to the live and then it'll let you hype it. And I think each person get 3 hypes a week. But I can't hype my own video. But if anybody ever posts content and whatnot, I can hype that. Damn, Miss Lucifer, I ain't seen you in a while. I ain't seen you. Wait. The last time I seen you, Did you not see my chat? I had to deal with some petty stuff with the law, but I'm good. What? Oh, okay. I got you. No. Oh, I just seen what you just put in. I just got out of jail a couple of weeks ago. I'm on. Whoa. Okay. I didn't see that, Lucy. I didn't see that, man. Wow. Yeah, yeah, only 3 a week. Damn, Lucy, I hate to be nosy and ask what happened, but as long as you out, as long as you out. Well, God, dog. No, I would, no, I didn't. I just seen what you just put right just then. I had to scroll up. Damn, Lucy, so you just getting out of jail and you giving me $2? Man, salute to you, man. Hell, bruh. Salute to you, Lucy. That's what's up, man. Cardi B and her dude choking news drop weird. Huh? Choking news drop weird. Cardi B and her dude choking news drop weird. Wait, what you mean? What Cardi B done did now? Choking the shit. Oh my God, bruh. And that's what these entitled as millionaires think they can just go into public, talk to people crazy. And you know what? I did this live stream. I originally was doing this live stream to talk about some Lil Wayne shit. He doing some old petty ass shit. I can't stand people who go make millions of dollars and go to these little public places and act like they're just kings and queens amongst peasants and can talk to people crazy. I was sitting up there looking at some Lil Wayne shit when he was younger. He was younger, but he still do the same shit now. He'd go and just was so arrogant and slick. Like, Lil Wayne, you a trip, bro. It was a charge of deadly conduct for shooting in city limits. I was under the impression we were in county line zones, but I was very wrong. I learned my lesson. Damn. There's a deadly conduct for shooting in city limits. Wow. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I get you. You was out of zone in the shooting thing. Well, did nobody get unalive, did they? Did nobody get hurt? Did everybody, are you all right? That's the main thing. I don't know the parties of the situation. I just know you. So you all right? It's cool. You out of jail. You didn't get life. So you didn't get no manslaughter charge. How long did you have to do though, Lucy? You was in there for some months, wasn't you? Hell, I want to say you was in there a year, probably, huh? They talking about deporting Nicki Minaj, their petition. Deporting her? Where's Nicki Minaj from? Where's she originally from? I thought she was from Jamaica, Queen. Oh, that's Cardi B. We were just shooting some logs and someone called and said there was shooting in a residential area. Nobody was hurt. It was a misunderstanding of the law. Totally my own fault. Oh, Boston Celtics second half play. That's what's up, G. Nikki is some Leah. Okay, handy duo. Damn, was you the only one that went to jail though, Lucy? And how long? You had to do some time, bruh, because you did a year. Because I don't remember seeing you when I was at the motel. Hell. Okay, 5 months. I knew it was some time. And I bailed out for 2,500. I was restricted from social media and traveling privilege. Oh, damn, you couldn't get on social media? She from Trinidad, I think. Somalia. Okay. Damn. So you couldn't even get on social media? That's crazy, bruh. How would they would have known if you got on like a fake page? Like, how did you know when to get? Goddamn, Lucy, I got so many questions to ask. How would they have known if you got on there from like a fake page or so? You couldn't even get on like a fake page or nothing. Yeah, she from Trinidad. Actually, Buffalo is right. Oh, okay. That's Cardi B trying to put that petition out with Nicki Minaj. That woman's so jealous of Nicki, man. There's some inside drama that we would never know about, bro. I think somebody slept with somebody, man, bro. I'm sorry, I can't think of what it would be about. But Nicki Minaj's brother was supposed to have been messing with under 21s, and that wasn't a good look on her record. That she was taking up for him doing that. That speaks volumes on a woman taking up for a man that does acts like that. Because what have you been through to want to even take up for somebody doing? I don't care if he's your brother, your uncle, your dad, your boyfriend, or whomever. That's not right. But that business got put out. Cardi B's camp. Offset cheating on Cardi B. That came out from Nicki's camp. Like these two women been feuding. Beautiful women feuding over what? Both of them sitting on God's best creation, and they up there feuding with each other. I am on ankle monitor. Oh, damn. They even took my gun. Oh, yeah, they gonna take your gun. They made me get a special app that monitors the phone act. Damn. All for shooting in a residential area? Shooting logs in a residential area. You couldn't get on no social media? Like, why is that? Wow, bruh. Was that your first time doing a stint like that? That's your first time ever sitting down in jail that long? They could track where you living once you get out, and they probably trace IP address just like when you have ankle. Okay, facts. Okay. Damn, she on an ankle monitor now. Was that the longest that you didn't have to do in there, Lucy? Damn, Lucy, that's what's up, though, man. You back on social media and you found PewTube. That's what's up, man. Hey, you see, you still a moderator over here, Miss Lady. Damn, that's crazy, though, bruh. They got all them stipulations, bro. I know people that did some bullshit that got arrested, and when they got out, they on social media. They tried to, man, they tried to take your hoe. They tried to make you still like you was in jail out of jail. Damn. Damn. That's kind of messed up, man. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Well, y'all, I'm going to charge this phone up, as you can see. Charging, charging, charging. Yeah, I feel for you, bruh. I've never been in trouble. That's why I got probation. 4 years. God damn, 4 years probation? Wow. Damn. Well, if you've never been in trouble before, you gonna not get in trouble. So, when Young Thug took the 18-year probation and he was always in trouble, people was looking at him like, yeah. The fact you've never been in trouble and simple mistake, I get it. So this was around the 4th of July when you was popping them guns. Oh, firearms. Sorry, YouTube. All the BS Scar been doing, I'm surprised no one tested him yet in person. You know why? Because Scar knows how to humble himself, and he's only gonna pick on people who he figure he can over bully. Like that video I got, True Blue Buffalo. You need to look at the video that I dropped when Scar got into it with that dude at the Home Depot. It's gonna be on my video side, not on the live side. It's gonna be on the video side. Matter of fact, that dude tested him. But the thing about it, Scar, he did he wound up bullying the dude.
He did.
This right here. You get time, True Blue Buffalo. Look at this one right here. Scar in the Woods. Oh, no, not that one. Scar in the Woods getting into heated exchange with a man out shopping. This right here. When you get time, go on my video side and go to this video right here. Yep. Scar got into it with the dude, but just like Scar, he deletes his videos and shit. So, you know, but yeah, check that out. Yeah, I saw it. The employee got it. Man, yeah, the employee did that dude wrong, bruh. Not Scar. He did the other dude wrong. And I know what that was all about. You got a black man who pulls his phone out and gets to hollering at an older white man. It makes it look like, oh, well, we can't take up for this white guy because it's going to make the black guy get his phone out. It's going to make us look like we're racist. That's wrong, bruh. I hate that. And I spoke about that too in the video, bruh. Black people be trying to use this pro-black situation in life and it bullies the other race. It's not fair, bro. I hate people that do shit like that, man. Scar wrong for that. Gonna pull his phone out, filming that man. All that man said, could you please get that phone out of my face? Talking to me. Scar said, no, I got the freedom of press. The freedom of press. Like, what? Scar, first of all, you can't just go up to this dude. If you want to have a conversation with the dude, everything don't have to be for the camera. And Scar, why you so interested in putting everything on the camera, but just to turn around and delete it? You see what I'm saying? Scar, you a trip, bro. You never cease to amaze me, boy. Ever. Nah, it been times I should have pulled my phone out on some racist folks. Yeah, but that wasn't a time. That wasn't a racist moment. Scar was on his phone holding up traffic. The man went around him. When Scar's digging in his phone like that, he seen the guy go around him and was like, oh, man, what the fuck, man? Oh, and he blew at the dude. So they park, they go in the store. Scar tells the dude, hey, man, what was that stuff you were saying out there? He said, oh, no, I said I'm fine. He said, no, you're not fine. Like, it was just one of those moments that it wasn't, I don't know. I'm older, bruh. I'm older. I know I live in Mississippi. I know all about that. And if I pulled my phone out at every store I stopped and went to, I could have the biggest collection of moments like racist moments, bro. Trust me. I get it. I know it. But that was not a moment to have your phone out on a man shopping. This man, you don't have the right to just throw your phone in this man's face and start an argument. Then the people in the store taking up for Scar, like Scar is the one that the victim. And not only did Scar do that, but what he do when the man was walking out the store? He threatened him. I should have slapped the shit out your ass. Ha ha, do the walk of shame. The walk of shame. Went outside. The dude took pictures of his license plate and all of that because he's going to report him. Yeah, this man right here holding up traffic, and I went around him. He's harassing me in the store. Scar was messing with that dude. That dude looked like he was a somebody in life, meaning he got authorities that are buddies. Man, y'all look at this license plate. Scar just probably made a situation worse for him. Somebody might get behind that big white van and read that license plate. Oh, yeah, this is the car that came in, that dude, right? That man took pictures of his van for a reason. Y'all, I wouldn't be surprised if 2, 3 months down the line, Scar think he just minding his business, la 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 la, and bam. So Scar, if you start getting harassed by the authorities, bruh, don't think it's for nothing. And that's real. Yeah, cameras don't lie, but you can spin a narrative. Cause one thing about what he didn't record him. He didn't post, at least Scar didn't post why the man went around him. Scar was on his phone and it was time for him to go. He's still sitting at his phone, looking in his phone. The light didn't change. The man honked the horn at Scar and went around him. Scar raised his head up. He honked the horn back at the dude like, fuck you. So when Scar seen the man in the stove, he pulled that phone out. That's when that phone come out. Then as you can see, he went from in the van, he cut that part off, what he was doing, put the part up in there with the, see, he cut and pasted. See, he took the part out that the man, because you know how he be on live and he be trying to do a video, he deletes the live, but he's not forgetting that, Scar, I was just watching your live when the dude went around you because you had your head down in your other phone. The man went around you, he honked the horn, basically wake your ass up. You honked the horn back at him. How ironic, y'all run into each other in the store. Now, he cuts that off, goes in the store, and then he turns his phone on when he see the guy. Hey, man, what's that stuff you was saying out there? Like, Scar, what was all of that, bruh? And then when the guy asks you politely, could you get that out my face? You tell him no, which is okay. Yeah, you got the right to record your shit, do your thing. They jump on the dude. The people in the store go straight to the dude. As if Scar even looking surprised, like, oh, damn, they taking up for me. Oh, yeah, man. He was out there, such and such, such and such, such and such. So the dude pays for his stuff and he's leaving. As the dude leaving, ha ha, walk of shame, walk of shame. I should have slapped the shit out your ass. And this and that. Like, damn, Scar, really? Like, okay. You walk out the store and you go over there harassing the man again. And then you, Scar, out of all people, went up there to get some free dog food. Ain't that some shit? Scar said somebody sent him some free dog food earlier that month. They bought him some dog food and he had to go pick it up at the store. He went up there to go see if he could still pick it up. And I'm glad they didn't have it in the system. I'm glad. That's what your ass get. Not for the dog's sake, but the dog, God gonna find a way for them dogs to be properly taken care of like they supposed to be taken care of. You, Scar, ain't gonna be the one to do it. You can't do it. What your ass get, bro. Scar, you a fool, boy. I don't rock with you, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Scar. I don't rock with you. I can't take up for you. I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna let nobody tell me that Scar is right when he wrong. Scar, you wrong, and you took advantage of that man in a situation because he's a Caucasian man. You thought you was gonna get in there and get on that old racist crap. Nah, Scar, I don't play that pro-black crap, bro. I ain't no pro-black activist. I ain't no, I ain't that. I believe in equal rights to everybody. Scar, you pick and choose your battles. If that had been a big black man out there, you wouldn't have said 2 words to that dude. You'd have made it like it was a joke. Oh, yeah, man, I was at the light, man. My fault, man, about that earlier. Now, you seen a man who had his polo shirt tucked in his khakis, and you thought he was one of them with some glasses on. You thought he one of them easy pushes. Nah, bruh. I read right past you, boy. Nah, my boy, I don't even see you, my boy. Y'all, I'm finna get ready to brush my teeth. And God dog, you charge this phone up. I might be back on live later. I might. Her tongue hanging out like that, and he doesn't have the means to help her. Whoa. Facts. Dream was Dream got several issues. And I don't think Scar has been. I know he ain't been properly feeding them on their diet plan. I know that. Yeah, he ain't been doing that. Cause the man to go up to McDonald's and get a breakfast burrito and split it in half between Dream and you don't feed a dog. I seen him feeding the dog mac and cheese. I know you don't feed a dog pasta. Then he had them onions. You don't feed a dog like them dogs gonna stay sick, bruh. I hate to even think about that, bro. Like Scar, and just know that this man, somebody said that Scar don't even really live in his vein. He stayed with Amari, and he uses the van thing to make people feel sorry for him. His dog sleep in the van. He sleep in the house with Mari. He get up every day and he leave and make it look like he out in the world living. He go back every now and then to his old little spot in the woods and make it look like somebody done ramshacked it. Like Scar's the biggest content fraud creating dude on the net, bro. He is, bro. He a sad sight, bro. Yeah, Dream eyes is messed up also, man. Dream has to take them drops in her eyes, bro. Little sad, little ugly little motherfucker. But anyway, man. Y'all, let me charge this phone up, bro. It's 9:30. I'll probably be back about 10. I don't know. I know it was more than 52 people that and everything came in here, but I only had 52 likes, so I feel some kind of way about that, bro. One thing about it, man, you can't make nobody hit that like button, but I was always told if you come into a person's home, you at least speak to them.